Welcome back to Let's Play Imperator Rome. We are the nation this game has in their title. We are playing as Rome. I'm Aether, the channel State Gaming, and if you're new here, make sure to press that subscribe button. And right now we are at war. The last episode we attacked our neighbors to the north, and now we are working together with our small vassal swarm to conquer their land. We currently have our army here working in Corsica, because I feel like, and guys, vassal swarm, take care of him. I feel like when Corsica has fallen, we should be able to well, we captured an enemy. It doesn't look great though. Doesn't look great at all. And yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to do anything with him. Now we're going to keep our army together because it's small and we are playing a lot of attrition. Actually, right now we are safe, so we can actually split it in half. Don't listen to what he just said. I just want to try to check if you guys were with me. But yeah, look at this huge vassal swarm. So many armies from so many different of our little friends, and now they're going to kick them out of Rome. Brilliant. Exactly what we wanted. And we are sieging down province after province. As soon as Corsica has fallen, we should be able to take everything. And we are going to take everything, because, I mean, this land clearly belongs to Rome. I'm saying it like this: the only reason that they have this land is because they have borrowed it from us. Now it's time for it to come back to its rightful owners. And the rightful owners is, of course, us, Rome. That's, let's see here. Tribal people request a migration. Where do you want to migrate? Because I'm using this find location tool because I don't know all these names. They want to get over there. Normally, I would use this one because I want them to stay. Because tribals are these guys. Now, of course, I picked a province that doesn't have any tribals, but they give a base tack and a little bit of manpower. Not as much manpower as these guys, not as much tax as these guys, but a little bit of each. So I want them to stay in our nation. But now I know this is a land we're going to be conquering really soon. So I think I'm just going to let them move on, take this amount of money, and then soar. They will be back in our glorious nation once again. I think that's the right decision. Now everything has fallen. Now let's take a look at the peace deal. We're going to sue them for peace and they suggest everything. Glorious, because this is what we wanted. We're going to pick up quite a bit of aggressive expansion, but here you can tell also that we had a claim on Tusca, and even though they are by far their biggest province, we are getting like the same amount of aggressive expansion as provinces much smaller. And of course, all your money belongs to us. That's the peace deal. And take a look at this one, my friends. And of course, before we can take a look at actually, we want to take a look at so many news here. But this glorious map, Rome is growing. So now, let's take a look at all the news. First off, they accepted the peace offer. Clearly they did. They belong to us. Then, because we grew in size, we are now considered we grown in rank, and we are now a regional power. Before we was a local power, but we have gone bigger, and because of us growing, we get a few new actions. We can guarantee other countries, we can threaten war, we can have allies, and we're also getting more bonuses. We are getting import routes in our capital, getting more diplomatic relations, diplomatic range, and a government bonus multiplier. So some good stuff here. But first we need to consider, what do we want to do with the Etruscan Elite? The people that were in control of this nation before we conquered the land. And normally, since we have a lot of families without that's considered scornful because they are missing out jobs, I don't think I'm going to bring these guys in. Sometimes when I mean, we need some stronger guys. If sort of like We only have a few good in military. We have a few good for each one. I mean, sometimes you get really lucky, get like a 14, 13 stats guy. But for now, since we have so many people without jobs already, I think we're gonna go for. I think we're gonna go for the popularity, and we're also going to pick a governor because we don't have a governor here in the northern parts. And who do we want to pick? Military faction, populist. The military guy could be brilliant, but would like to get somebody that's scorned into. You have to look at this. If local population growth, that's always great. The next military, I think. I mean, it would be really good to have this guy because he's scornful. Local defense is not great though. Let's take a look at the government. So still, military guy is winning. I think could be safe. Let's just go for. Let's just go for him. Nah, we're gonna take him. Local growth is just too good to pass up on, and he is the military faction. I think that is a winner. And we're going to bring you guys back home and prepare for the next war. But look at our glorious nation growing here. While everybody else is sleeping, Rome is taking what's rightful ours. But we got another trade route too in the capital. Something that helps us with the growth. That would be good to bring in. We could also go for the one extra if we have a surplus. It's just happiness. National manpower, really good. A freeman, but we are missing livestocks. We're going to take livestocks just to have our captain. No, nobody wants to give us livestock, so forget about that one. It won't happen. We have to go for something else. Actually, because of probably our aggressive expansion, right now nobody wants to give us love. But I guess we could. For now, if we could just take the olives because it's better than nothing. Have some happy slaves. So let's go for that one. Make our slaves happy. We are having a lot. Now we're making a lot of money. So let's go for buildings again. Let's see where our big places. Rome got some new slaves over here. I mean, Rome is such a great city. I want everything basically. But I think since we have 3 for the manpower, 1 for the happiness, we could go for some more tax. And also our newly conquered city of Aleria also have a lot of population. We're going to get some manpower out of it, and we're going to get some tax out of it. And then I think we can go for 1 more building before the fun is over. So this one looks pretty big. Oh, look at this one, 12 freemen. Going to be a lot of manpower, and manpower is worth its weight in gold. We are getting some trade offers here. We are just going to say yes. Some of them are from our capital, and it's just in the capital you really want a surplus. Legis Actonius, recent work of plebeian jurist. I mean, I'm not even going to try to pronounce these names, but what he has done is his written account of the legal procedures of Rome. The importance of this work propelled him into office of tribune of the plebs and guaranteed him wide populist support. So now's the question what we are going to do with him. We can make him even more popular. Let's take a look at our government now. We still have the military guy as the favorite. This guy, I feel we should be safe to have him a moment of glory. But we really don't want him to become our leader because he is, I mean, his stats is nothing special. Compared to this guy is so much better. So do we want to do this? I think we can afford to do it. So let's just do it. See. Wait a month or something, see what effect it's had. I was going to attack Sabinia next, but they are actually in a defensive league. just to make things a little bit easier, I noticed that Somnium has no allies, no defensive league, no nothing. So we are going to fabricate. Let's see, is it's going to be 2 provinces, 3 provinces. If we declare war, I mean, we kind of have claims on everything already, because every single one of these are parts of provinces that we already have. So we actually don't even have to fabricate a claim. That's great. So let's just get over there and see what we can come up with. And Publius the Cautious, never one for reckless behavior. Our consul Publius is a man who prides himself on a measured, careful approach to any venture, and he's getting cautious. So if you take a look at every character, they have a bunch of traits, and he's jealous, victorious, and wise. And now we're gonna get another one, and that wasn't great. But when I did this, I actually realized I made a huge mistake, because I forgot something very important, and that is these national ideas. This is almost embarrassing, because you want to pick these early on. And as you see, we have military ideas, and oratory ideas. If we pick matching ones, we're going to get this bonus. And we definitely want this bonus. Look at this. +2, +2, +2, +2. Happiness, monthly loyalty. These are great. So we are going to match them. So we need to pick 2 military ones and 1 oratory. So moral of armies, brilliant. Oh, it's embarrassing that we didn't have this one for the last war. We're going to take moral recover. It's also a great one. And then for the last one, let's see here. We can get monthly corruption. We can get loyalty. Or we can get... I think we're going to go for the loyalty. That's always good. But yeah, I'm sorry, this is embarrassing. Especially since I played this game for so many hours. I really played it a lot. The thing is, you often just pick this one in the beginning, and then you change one around like a bunch of years later. Very rarely you change this one up. So it's so easy to forget about, especially since you don't get a pop-up for this one compared to everything else you get a pop-up about. So very embarrassing, sorry for that one. But at least we get some more money. And we have a bunch of aggressive expansion. The glorious thing with aggressive expansion in this game is when it comes to other people things, it only affects people, mostly at least, from other cultures. And all of these is Roman land, so it doesn't have a great effect on this, but it do affect our subject states. And we have a bunch of them, as you know. Like all of these guys are our subject states. We're probably going to want to integrate a few of them pretty soon. But of course this affects what they think about us. Is there any of them that we want to like start making love us already? Let's just try to improve with the one that's the most happy. I guess this one. So improve opinion. But now we are once again about to go to war, and this time it versus Somnium. They have no friends, no defensive pacts. We should be able to just roll in. We have claims on everything. It should be glorious. Now it's a question: which one do we want to declare war for? They're kind of similar. I think we're gonna go for Campania. Is that the name? Yes, it is. I'm gonna go for this one. I'm gonna bring in the vassal swarm. I'm going to make Rome great again. So we once again find ourselves at war. Let's see. Maybe we are going to go to engage. Actually, let's have the vassal swarm fight them. I'm going to go for this castle. Maybe. Let's just go get in there. We should be winning this one. He's at plains. We're going to take advantage of him. Looking missing morale. They were trying to save money, stay on low morale. Look at this. We start the battle out, and the green bar here is his morale. He's at 1.5 out of 3.45, while we are maxed out. That's glorious. That's basically a free kill. Oh, we stacked wiped them. That's sensational. That's a glorious moment. Now we can definitely We need 5 units to siege this one down. We're not going to use more than we have to. We have a few that's gone loyal. 2 of them. So I guess you guys are staying here. Let's give like that. We have 1 extra. And then let's move over here. Hopefully my friend the Vassal Swarm will take care of the other siege. We don't have to waste manpower on it. Oh no! So our glorious ruler here, Publicus, he just picked up another trait here. He will be depressed. Look at this. Oh, this is so bad, really bad. But when is the next election? Actually been playing mostly a monarchy before, so I'm not quite sure where you find the election dates. But should be happening in the near future. Oh yeah, talking about it, election will happen really soon. So now let's take a look. Yes, we have the right guy, the guy we want to. He is getting elected, so we don't need to do anything. We just wait for it. Could pick up another invention though while we are waiting. Technology speed is of course great. Could take army morale recovery too. So yeah, let's have our glorious army roll in and conquer the land. I feel like this start is even better than I expected. When you start a new save in Imperator, if you haven't done it before, the tutorial is basically playing an easier version of Rome where you start with like a gazillion of powers and money and everything like that. That I think I even had more trouble doing that. But look at this. The election had been made. We got the ruler we wanted. He is stronger than our previous one. We're getting even more bonuses. This is fantastic. Exactly what we wanted. Glorious. But now, because he can't get elected twice, there need to like be some time passing by. And that means right now the civic factor. I mean, let's see first. Wait. Also, it's not this guy. It's another guy. Interesting. But it's going to be quite some time for the next election, so we can take some time thinking about this between episodes. See if we want to support anybody, have them raise the power. Might even be able to get in another military guy as long as it's another person. We'll have to look at that. But for now, let's just conquer the land here. Wait, what? Why is this one red? Now I'm nervous. Let's just pick a leader because we can. Let's pick a... This is not a great leader, but I'm gonna pick him just because he is military and he's scornful. Because he will lose his job when we get these guys together later on. So yeah, let's just catch these guys if we can. Looks like we're gonna get any further than this. Growing friendship. So our new glorious leader, Quintius Fabius Rullianus, has picked up a potential friend. And it's a friend from the military faction, which we like. His stats though is basically garbage. But do we mind them becoming friends? We don't want to be rivals. There's no reason for that. So let's just have them become friends. We are sieging things down, but nobody takes care of this fortress. I expected you now. Now we have 1 there, but I think they're just passing by. I'm not sure if they're sieging it down for real. I'm not sure at all. Let's move away from here. We have sieged down the land. I think they had an army that run away, so they may show up again, and we can pick another omen. And I mean, since we are doing so well, if we're gonna stay with money, let's see. Yeah, taxes gives us more than commerce. We're gonna stick with this one. I really like discipline, but I feel like we don't need it at all. But we need to pick somebody for this role, and this is the reason why you might want to bring in other families, because I feel like these guys are garbage. I would prefer somebody with like 10 plus. I mean, this is not good at all. But here, this military, we are getting a scornful family in 5, really? He's military though, but can we change him around? Get an 8. I mean, let's keep it like this for now. We got the siege. Now we're waiting for our vassal swarm to get out of the siege. We are making Rome great again. We clearly are. Oh, it's Dev. Wait. Okay, it was just one of these guys that passed away. We're going to have to hire. Oh, it's not great. Not great at all. I'm really think, even though we have quite a few scorn for families, I think we're going to take a look at the big guys from this nation whenever we conquer land. So yeah, let's sue for peace. Of course, we want it all. It all belongs to Rome. We're getting not much. Now we had claims on everything, so we kind of didn't get almost any aggressive expansion, which is great because we have a bit already. So now we are going to take a look at these families, see if we can actually get somebody that's really, really good. And if you do this, remember not only look at them, because you get their like children and so also. You might want to bring somebody in, even though he doesn't look great, because he might have a fantastic son or something similar. But I feel like right now, none of them is very impressive. I think we actually, even though I wanted to get some, we probably is going to take the popularity. I think this is the brilliant timing to end this episode. As always, I would love for you to press the like button. It really helps me out, so we'll be very grateful for that. And if you aren't already subscribed, make sure to press that subscribe button. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.